I had some people mad at me. I was not spoon feeding them the $100,000 Bitcoin narrative. But folks, that's why people keep coming back to this channel, because I tell it exactly how I see it. So we have CKB on the daily chart, folks, and this is what I'm kind of looking at. I'm seeing 6 green candles in a row on the daily chart. Obviously, this means that we might or are likely to get a nice green candle on the weekly chart. So we will be checking that out pretty quick. But there's 2 hours left on this candle right now. And here's what I don't like about it. It's showing some indecisiveness, and how do we know this? Heiken Ashi candle trading, folks. We're seeing a little selling. We can see a wick down, and we have a nice long wick at the top, meaning people are buying upwards, but then sellers are stepping down and pushing the price back down. So stochastics, RSI are kind of free range, mid-floating, so this could really go either way. I'm really hoping that we do get a chance to at least test this 50 moving average here at some point very soon. And in addition, I do think we might be seeing CKB in the midst of forming some sort of bull flag or ascending triangle. We need to really cook through this section of the cloud in Ichimoku cloud trading to get on top of it, and that will allow us to move upwards even more and go for another bull run. Until that happens, folks, we're going to keep trading under the cloud, and price is going to keep going down and down and down. So the next few weeks, I would say the next, by mid-August, somewhere in there, we need to see this happen. And we need to see Bitcoin rally the market as well. But let's look at CKB on the weekly chart here. And we'll get rid of these hash marks that I made. We'll look at CKB on the weekly chart. And now, folks, the weekly chart is important, because with those last 6 green candles that we saw, we are forcing a doji star or spinning top to appear here. This is very important because this often means that we are at a pivot point and that we might see a price reversal or something like that happen. It's not guaranteed, because look at this on the weekly chart. We are struggling, folks, to get past this 50 moving average. And in the last few videos, I've been saying that be careful. Wrong indicator here. I've been saying be careful. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? I said be careful for the corrective wave, the pump and dump manipulation. And if we do not pass this 50 moving average, I have a bad feeling that we will see CKB price action move through this cloud. And once that happens, folks, there's really nothing stopping us. We need to, we're screwed. But if we can hop back up on top of this 50 moving average, I suspect we will come really close to this green cloud. And we would have to see price action move up very rapidly all the way through the end of September to clear this cloud on a weekly chart. We don't want to pass through it at all, because that's not good. If we can stay on top of the cloud, form another symmetrical triangle, bull flag, ascending triangle, something of that nature, we're sitting good. Now, for us right now, RSI and stochastics on the weekly are looking pretty good. Like we have plenty of gas in the tank to take us upward, shall we need it. But we need to see what the next week candle brings and really stick to the daily chart at this point with all of this. Let's look at Bitcoin quick. I always like to cover Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, July 28th, tomorrow, we've got a Fibonacci time zone, and I just want to make sure that this is accurate. So let's just see here. Okay, I like that. I like that. So we can see that tomorrow there might be something going on with Bitcoin. Who knows what it is? We can definitely see. Bear with me 1 second here. Tomorrow around 11 p.m. Central Time, we may see Bitcoin do something unusual. And like I've said in the last few videos with Bitcoin, I've said this. What we really need to see is price action stay above this cloud in the next coming weeks. And here is exactly what I drew on yesterday's chart. Bear with me. Something like this. We need to see Bitcoin squeeze into this ascending triangle or bull flag. Let's look at this on the daily chart. And we can see it's just kind of doing just that. I would hope to either see some sort of symmetrical triangle form or ascending triangle form at this point. On the daily chart, this is huge, folks. I mean, this is exciting. You should all be excited for this. We are traveling through the cloud, and it's always good that if you are trading using Ichimoku Cloud, the rule of thumb is never to make any trades above or while you're inside, while price action is inside the cloud. So we have that going for us right now. But I'm hoping what we see is another spike up in price to Bitcoin at 40,000, and then we might drift back downwards. But the caveat to drifting back downwards is that it might land us above the cloud, and we might set up for another bullish pattern to head higher. And so while I am not yet selling you the $100,000 Bitcoin narrative, I would say that a retest of at least $45,000 to $47,000 Bitcoin is more likely in the next coming months than a $100,000 Bitcoin. And we need to make it to 45,000 first, folks. I'm excited about this, but if this happens, we have a super nice launch pad that might take us back up to the $65,000 level by early October. This is speculation, folks. We could also head downwards too and never recover. Right now, I'm thinking Bitcoin is on the prowl to move upwards, but I'm thinking, let's just move these goalposts here a little bit. See if we can uncover. Yeah. So I'm thinking that sometime around August 10th, August 12th, somewhere in there, maybe the 8th, we may see Bitcoin end up down around this $35,000 level. If that does happen, if we see one of these happen, it's game on for Bitcoin. That's my TA for today, folks. We do have some interesting updates for the channel. We have Super Chat coming. I will be trying to do a couple live shows a week. And in those shows, you will be able to ask me cryptocurrencies that you want me to break down. I'll be more than happy to do that. It's going to be for members of the channel. So I hope you guys all consider supporting the channel and maybe taking on a membership for a couple months at least and seeing what that's all about. Also, we will be having exclusive comments. So I will try to respond. I always try to respond to everybody's comment. It's hard, but your comments will stick out more than others with the membership as well. It's one great way to support the channel for $3 a month. And I truly appreciate everyone supporting the channel, even if you're only able to contribute by smashing that like button. I could care less about the money, but folks, what really gets me going is to see the subscriber base growing, the community growing here, the likes being smashed, and it gives me further motivation to do these videos. So thank you all for watching today's video. I hope you found it fruitful. And we've got another video coming up, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, on CKB to Bitcoin, and we're going to follow the value of CKB to Bitcoin. So stick around and wait for that.